Are you looking for luxury living in Southern Indiana? If so, stay tuned. I'm going to spotlight some luxury living in this one subdivision. Hi, I'm Carrie Henshaw from Key Associates Signature Realty, and I love doing videos of work, living, and playing here in Southern Indiana. So if you're new to our channel, make sure you tap that subscribe button and click the bell and give me a thumbs up. It always gives me great feedback when I'm doing these videos. And if you've been watching, welcome back to our channel. So today we are going to do a spotlight on a very nice subdivision, one of our more luxury subdivisions in Newburgh, Indiana. And we are going to spotlight Victoria's subdivision, where the actual Victoria National Golf Course is located. Victoria is actually situated around Victoria National Golf Course, the #1 golf course in Indiana and number 43 in America. It is an absolutely gorgeous course. It has tons of nature. It's just beautiful landscaping. It is actually created from an old coal mine, stripper pits, that environment. So there's lots of lakes in the actual golf course itself and around the subdivision as well. But the actual designer of the course, which was Tom Fazio, he actually designed a lot of the course with the lay of the land from the stripper pits actually when they recovered them and put all the ground back together, and kind of went with the rolling hills. So it's an absolutely gorgeous course with lots and lots of water and just a beautiful, beautiful scenery. It was actually developed, if we want to go to the subdivision part, by Terry Friedman. He was the original developer that created the actual Victoria subdivision. Victoria subdivision is really sectioned off in 4 groups. So if you're looking to move into the area, there is 4 sections. They're all a little different, but there's some similarities as well. The first section is Victoria Village. Victoria Village is a little bit more homes. There's 66 homes, a little bit more crowded. It actually has the pool and the community house and the tennis courts. So that is the amenities that are only actually part of that subdivision. So each subdivision, as I go around, they actually have their own covenant restrictions, and they actually have their own homeowners dues. And those dues range roughly about $1,000 to $1,200 per year, depending on which section you are in. But the first section, Victoria Village, actually is the only one that has access to the amenities of the pool and the community house and the actual tennis courts. Then we go back, and you go back towards into the subdivision. On the left and right, you have the lakes and the bluffs, some gorgeous homes as well, just beautiful custom-built homes that each have their own subdivision regulations as well. And then as you get to the farther back, you have the estate sections. The estate section is actually a little different, that they have a little bit more land. So if you're looking for a subdivision, like a 3-acre plot of land in that kind of a community environment, this is one of those subdivisions for you. Now, there's not that many. I think there's only roughly maybe 20 I think lots or houses and lots together in that area. So there's not a lot of turnover, so there's not a lot of options to get into that area. But it is just a beautiful homes that sit over lakes and just nature, and just gorgeous. and definitely have their 3 acres. So that is a difference compared to the other sections of Victoria with the estates. So very nice executive homes that you'll find when you go in that area. And a lot of different styles. So it's just really neat to see what kind of homes were built. Not all traditional, some a little bit modern, but just some very, very neat homes that were custom built to fit that environment and the land. So again, 4 sections. Each homeowner dues are different, and not much different, but they are different, and the covenant restrictions are different. So if you're interested in this subdivision and are curious depending on what section you're looking at, let me know or comment below, and I will get you those covenant restrictions on the sections that you're looking at. So you want to move in the community and wondering what the values are and what the affordability is. So there is some different ranges here. We do have roughly, some different sections that have different values, but as a whole, if you look at the whole development, the average is $550,000 for the development itself. I went and looked at roughly the minimum. If you look at the last year's sales, there was about 9 homes sold last year. Of the 9 homes, I think it was $325,000 was the minimum, up to $1 million as the max. So you definitely have a big range. When you get more into the estates side of things with all that acreage and land, you're going to see a higher value in bigger homes in that section. And then when you get into more like the Victoria Village, you're going to see a little bit more smaller lots and maybe some more affordable where you can get in at that 350 mark. So the home values are affordable if you want to get into this subdivision, but they do climb pretty high in some of those more custom, larger land estates areas. So definitely give me a call. I will definitely look at the area if you are wanting to move to the Newburgh area or the surrounding area and want to look at what's available. So very, very nice homes, and the prices, that just gives you an idea of what you can afford in this neighborhood. Okay, this is a great golf course community. I want to live there and I want to play golf every Friday night, every Saturday morning. Well, this is one negative that I need to point out about this subdivision. This is not truly a golf subdivision where you can go up to a country club and pull up with your golf cart and go play around the golf. This is a very private, exclusive golf course that sits next to Victoria. The Victoria National Golf Course actually is owned by Dormy Network, National Network of private destination clubs, which makes it very much a destination golf course. They bring in people from all over the US that it's very private and who can actually play there. So most likely, and this is kind of a negative like I said, you could live in Victoria and never get into that golf course because of how private and exclusive the golf course is actually to its membership. And I can't get into the details of the membership, I just do know it is very hard to get into the memberships, regional as well as national. So that is one negative. I mean, yes, you have a beautiful golf course next door to you, and yes, you get to enjoy the views of what's around it. Not all, you can't see it all from the subdivision, but there's some areas you can see. But I mean, the whole area is gorgeous from what they developed all the way from the subdivision to the golf course. But it is a negative. It is not truly what I would say a golf course subdivision that you truly golf every day and get up and play golf. It is just a beautiful course that you seem to be that you're right by in regards to a luxury subdivision. And you obviously have a lot of exclusive people that come through your development. I mean, when they do all their different golfing tours and events. So just wanted to point that out. Don't think that if you're a big golfer, you're like, yes, I found my place. It is very hard to actually play golf at Victoria National because of this exclusivity. So just a negative, pointing it out. So flipping to the positive side of things now, one thing I love about Victoria subdivision is actually very close to all the Warwick County walking trails. So if you are a fitness person or want to get out and stay healthy, you have all the trails and the access is so close. In addition, the Freeman Park is literally, it joins the land next to Victoria. So you're very close to that new park. It's not new, but newer. It has a great amphitheater, just a great park, system, shelters, gorgeous fire pits, just a great place to hang out and enjoy the extra activities outdoors. So that is a definite plus, that you get a benefit that that park is literally next door to you. And I think that's a very big positive in my mind if you are an outdoors person who like to get out and exercise and stay healthy. So that's the positive versus the negative when I talked about not being able to play as much golf. So you do have that. Okay, to summarize up Victoria Subdivision, it is an outstanding, very luxury subdivision that is just fantastic. And actually, while I was talking today to 3 homeowners that live in this subdivision, and I just asked them, what do you like about living here? And the things that they told me that popped out were, 1, it is well maintained. The grounds are immaculate in this subdivision, so you will not be disappointed when you drive in and see that everything is just done to perfection in regards to maintenance. The second thing I heard was it's just a very nice, quiet, serene neighborhood. It is just one of those that you can relax and enjoy, and you just don't feel all the noise from the city. So that is one plus that I got as well. Third thing is they said the nature is just really beautiful there. The views, everything you get when you're driving through the subdivision to the actual, just looking out your window or you're hanging out on your back porch, the views are outstanding in this subdivision. And then the fourth thing that I did hear, and this is not so much, I guess more why you would pick it, is that you can have the larger plot of land, or lots I should say, with your homes in a subdivision community. So that was probably the fifth thing that I heard today from these homeowners. So a lot of positive comments when I talked to the people that live there. And if you are interested in looking in this area, just give me a call. I got your back. My number is 812-686-3268. I would be happy to get you any information you need on Newburgh or Victoria Subdivision itself. And I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little summary spotlight of one of our nice luxury subdivisions in Newburgh. And until next time, I'll see you guys then.